I'm Merrick D'Amato.
I'm Matt.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
It's Mindbreakers. It's time.
Today we're watching a movie from 1991.
Nice.
Rated R.
Okay.
And rated 5.6 out of 10.
Not so bad.
Of The Boneyard.
The Boneyard.
Dare to enter. Try to leave. The dead come alive with a vengeance. That is not the film's description. That is just on the box.
Oh, okay. Thank God. That was the description. I was like, all right, I'm in.
Though I will read the description in the trailer voice.
Mm.
Children turned into zombies wreak havoc in a coroner's building, with Jess, a burned-out psychic, an experienced cop, and 2 coroners to stop the madness.
That's it?
Yes.
All right.
Featuring Phylis Diller as Miss Poopenplatz. Yes, really.
I'm in. Fuck it. I'm sold. I'm good to go.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
I have seen this.
Oh, have you?
I have.
Oh, I haven't. So
I haven't seen it for a while, though. It was like a year since I've seen it.
Okay.
I tend to, if I've seen a movie recently, not suggest we watch it, because I don't want to.
Yeah.
In very few cases do I want to watch the same movie over again.
Sure.
Like that close together.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
The cases where I would are Silence of the Lambs.
Sure.
Where I have watched that back to back. To back. Weirdly, Joseph is his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat if I'm in the right headspace.
Okay.
Because that movie's a goddamn fever dream.
Yeah. I've only seen it once.
Probably a few others.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's watch The Boneyard.
Yeah, I'm excited if you're willing to watch it again. So.
Well, it's been a year since I watched it.
Okay.
Something's happening at the county morgue.
No sense. Bad dog. Does your baby wavy recognize Lieutenant Jersey? See?
Just give us the tags, will you, Miss Poopenplatz?
Something bad.
Are you sure you want to see this?
Something very bad.
They gotta be warned.
Warned?
The bodies we saw, they're not dead.
Welcome to the Boneyard, when a psychic uncovers an ancient curse of the undead. There is no escape.
What the hell are these things?
You guys had some kind of weird party around here or something?
There's got to be another way out of here.
Oh my God, run! Spot! Get down! Catch this!
The Boneyard.
Party hardy.
That was surprisingly... Well, not surprising for me. I've
Yeah.
seen this movie. That was really fun.
Yeah, I had a good time with this one.
Pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah, I had seen, because I looked it up, and I'd seen that cover before, but like I just kind of looked at that and went, that doesn't look like a good film. Because, like, whatever.
Oh, yeah, none of the covers for this movie are good.
Yeah.
But the movie itself is really good.
Yeah, no, pleasantly surprised. Wow.
Like, this is the opposite of the experience you had with, like, Paganini Horror. Had, like, the really cool fucking cover, but a shit movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that movie was fucking awful. No, this one was a fucking great time.
It's like, yeah, sure, I want to hear you butcher Bon Jovi music. That sounds fun.
What's that movie?
That was that.
Yeah. Like,
I actually quite like Bon Jovi.
yeah, there was that moment we were watching it when we had, like, the look at each other like, isn't this fucking Living on a Prayer?
No, I don't think it was Living on a Prayer. It was Shot Through the Heart.
Oh, yeah, it was Shot Through the Heart, yeah. You give love a bad name, that's right. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I had a fucking great time with this one.
I enjoyed back when I was into Ruby, and a certain episode had just happened. Making people really sad by referencing that song. Because, there's Shot Through the Heart and You're to Blame with Purest Death. But more to the point, your very first kiss was your first kiss goodbye.
Mm-hmm. See it.
So we start, two cops are entering a house. One is trying his damnedest to be Peter Falk as Columbo.
Yeah. Got the big old coat, the hat.
Well, the hat, the coat's just a cop.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has that.
I mean, like,
hell, fuck, even shit things like Heavy Rain. The detective has that. I hate David King. I'd preface that usually with, I mean, as an artist, don't know anything about him as a person. No, as a person. He's an asshole.
We could say as a person.
He modeled he made nude models of Elliot Page after he specifically asked him not to do that.
Yeah. Funny man.
And the very first words out of his mouth when he was on trial were, I haven't made the oath yet, so that means I can lie, right? Well, yes, but... But you don't tell us you're going to do that.
Funny man. What a dude. What a guy.
I wish it carried over to his writing.
Oh,
like, that's the thing people forget. Like, oh, it's a cinematic. Yeah, this is something, if it's a game, this would get laughed out of any movie theater. Anyway, shitting on David Cage aside, he'd probably enjoy it. No, that's Uwe Boll who'd enjoy it. They go into this house. It's empty and kind of messy.
Yeah.
And then a foreman in a blanket starts beating one of the cops with a fucking pillow.
New kid.
No, I think it's the older guy.
No, it's the younger one.
My bad.
Yeah. He falls down the stairs after getting hit like 3 times.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's very good. Fucking put a lot of swing in that pillowcase. Holy shit. He falls down the stairs. The old cop finds him. Out appears Allie.
Allie Oates.
Yeah.
Who I didn't know her name was Allie, because I think in the IMDb she's Annie, but they always say Allie.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, if they call her Allie in the movie,
yeah.
No, it's Allie in the credits.
Okay,
my
good.
bad.
But yeah.
This is Jersey. Callum is the older cop.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other one is.
Nah. I don't really think we hear his name that often in this.
There's not other pictures.
Yeah.
I know there's a Marty and a Gordon Mullen and a Mac. I think Mac's the black guy.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character. Aside from Phylis Diller.
Oh, Phylis Diller's fucking great in this movie. Hell yeah.
So it's like, hey, we want you to come and help us on this court case because they're finding dead kids, and like this coroner was like feeding people to his to these. He was eating people and stuff, and she's like, no, fuck off. I don't want to keep having nightmares about dead children.
It's reasonable, yeah.
And it's like, oh, you quit your job, we need your help on this, come back into the world of the living. And then she has a nightmare.
Yeah.
And it's one of those nightmares that's like, kind of, I like.
Yeah. Because
normally, it's like, if you see character go to bed in bed clothes, and then go outside in normal clothes, then you're like, well, this is clearly... Either you're really, really bad at scene transitions, which is possible, or this is a dream.
Yeah.
But she goes out in her pajamas,
and
then gets attacked by a zombie girl.
Yeah.
Not really attacked, It's framed as threatening, but the kid just seems to want to hug.
Yeah, she ends up hugging her at the end.
And that's the victim one of the victims she found in a previous case.
Because she throws all the stuff in the fireplace, but she can't bring herself to light it.
So she agrees to help with the case. So they go to the police station. They watch a video of Mr. Chen, who is the mortician who was keeping the
turned himself
bodies.
in.
And it's like, hey, there's fucking zombies. Like, there's this ancient Chinese demon, and it likes to eat people. So I'm keeping it fed, because if I don't feed it, it will find a way to eat.
Yeah.
And that'll be really bad. It will. I'm just feeding it already dead people. It'll kill people.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, I don't like what I'm doing, but it's this or much worse shit happens.
Yeah, and his whole family's been part of it, like, for last couple of centuries.
They're retainers to this demon. And Ali hits on, well, they couldn't really take from the bodies they're displaying, well, from the waist up anyway. So it probably took a lot of flesh off their backs.
Yeah.
And the cops are like horrified that she'd make this conclusion.
I mean, she deducts it pretty reasonably, like, makes sense.
Then they go to the mortuary, which is nicknamed the Boneyard.
Yeah.
And we meet the best character in the movie, Miss Poopinplatt, who is Phylis Diller.
Absolutely, she is.
And she is having a blast.
Oh, she's hamming up that fucking scene, and it's so nice to see.
Like, I don't know why she's in this movie.
I don't know why either.
But what we hit on is a likely, because she was like contemporary with your like Peter Lorre,
yeah, this
Vincent
was like
Price,
90s,
and Christopher Lee and shit.
Yeah.
And she's old in this.
Yeah, this is like the 90s, so she's already like in there. So.
It's like career's basically over aside from appearing as herself in things. These people I was acting with back in the day had a fuck ton of fun doing this. I want to have some fun too.
Have some fun, she does.
And she has this poodle.
Yeah.
Don't like the poodle.
Don't like any. Well,
I like poodles. I don't like poodles cut like this.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry, I have to say this. I also have to say this to people who like dye parts of their dogs. Your dog is not a fucking fashion accessory.
Yeah, I don't like. I can understand the cutting of the hair, like that's one thing. Dyeing it though, no.
Well, even the cutting it like that, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, trim a dog, obviously,
sure.
but dog grooming is just fine. But don't cut your dog to look like a fucking shrub.
Yeah,
like, come on.
The dyeing is where I draw the line. Never a big fan.
Also, I have to say, docking. Like people are like, it's not. Oh, pit bulls are violent. Oh, no, it's not the owner.
No, it's the owners.
And the owners cut their fucking tails off.
Yeah, like...
Dogs are supposed to have those.
Yeah, and also, like, owners are... If your owner is shit, the dog is going to be shit.
And if you're going to cut your dog's tail off, you're a shit owner.
Yeah. Fucking,
also, if you're not going to scoop your dog's shit, you're a shit owner.
True.
But who won't own your own shit?
True. Too many times I saw it as a dog walker, man. Good lord. And she's like the secretary, I guess.
And she's the receptionist.
Receptionist, yeah, of the boneyard.
She's letting them. They have to sign some forms to get in. Needs to see driver's licenses.
They get to the morgue.
The dog doesn't like.
Dog doesn't like anybody. Fine.
Specifically, doesn't like Allie.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that's just the psychic shit. But yeah. They get to look at the bodies in the mortuary.
The one thing that will get called back to, Phylis Diller distracts the dog by throwing a bone in to go fetch, and the dog goes to fetch.
Yeah.
Shockingly important.
Yeah.
So they go into the boneyard. They look at some of the bodies. They're
their kids.
Yeah, kids.
Tiny.
Sad.
It's all sad.
We see one kind of move, possibly.
Yeah, the mortician's cracking jokes because he's like, "Oh, detective, haven't you seen these bodies enough?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have actually. Like, I don't want to fucking be here anymore about lying."
One of the guys comes in and he's having a fight with Phylis Diller.
Oh, yeah,
because he wants to leave the corpse, the body up here, and she's like, "No, you can't. This isn't Grand Central Station." And so the doors aren't working. I don't care if the doors aren't working.
Well, the doors aren't working. I can't deliver it through there, so I gotta deliver it through here, finally.
And the dog's biting at his pant leg.
Yeah, this has got major restraint. He's not like trying to kick it off.
And then a bolt loosens because apparently no one thought to like screw nuts onto these things.
Yeah.
And it falls and it hits the dog, and then Phylis Diller tries to punch the guy.
Yeah, the man showed genuine concern.
He was terrified.
Phylis Diller was about to sock him a new one.
Oh man, fucking Grandma Neutron's gonna smack a bitch.
Absolutely.
Now we all love Grandma. It's not just because her vast fortune controls our very future.
Phylis Diller is a fucking delight in this. She's so much fun. And then Allie asks for some hair because I guess psychic thing that makes her be able to see the visions better.
Back to a funeral in ancient China.
Yeah. She sees the ritual basically being done and how it's supposed to be done.
We find out that the guy, the young cop goes down to help the guy get the body into the morgue through a manual door.
Oh yeah.
And he's like poking at the corpse, and we do see a hand like kind of fall out from under the blanket, and then we see it kind of move, which I love because it's a fake out.
Yeah,
and it's really cleverly done.
It's really good.
Because obviously, in the type of movie it is, you think zombie.
Yeah.
Well, they say, how did this one die? I don't know, but I think it might be suicide. Where do you think that? He takes a hairdryer.
Just add water. And like the young cop was like, he's like poking it, so he's like, "You want to see?"
He's very cute. And they take her to the doctors.
You get the funny little Three Stooges sketch.
Who you described as a Robotnik.
Oh yeah, Gerald Robotnik. I'm telling you, look just like him. It's almost freaky.
And they go to make the incision, and then blood spurts out, which is, I'm assuming, not supposed to happen with a dead body.
Yeah, the girl screaming probably didn't help either.
And they're like, they freak out because
like, oh fuck your life.
While this is happening, Allie is in a room.
Yeah.
Looking at, and two of the corpses get up, and they're like proper fucked up looking, really cool. I call them Al Feldsteins because they look a lot like they're fairy tales from the crypt art.
Yeah,
I really like it.
They're really cool looking too, like for effects. Like,
you can you this is something you'd expect to see in like Army of Darkness.
Yeah, it's really good, really well done. And then Allie kind of realizes, oh fuck,
yeah, the
ritual probably didn't work.
These are zombie children.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run away now.
And she goes to get the elevator keys.
Yep,
she steals
just
them.
Straight up steals them, and like Phylis sends the dog after her.
Yeah, and the dog gets trapped in the elevator with her because she gets in. But then, like, I guess she just kind of lightly kicks her because the dog runs away after that.
Yeah. I think the dog's a guide, which makes you question the pink ribbon.
Yeah, it is but she gets into the morgue, and she sees blood everywhere. And then she looks to her left and sees all those freaky little things eating all the fucking workers there.
And then one sees her and does the fucking body snatchers.
Yeah. Then luckily our good old man, Callum, shows up and shoots one in the stomach. And
it does nothing, so he's like, alright, shoots it in the head because he's seen zombie movies. Still does nothing, he's like, we should run.
Yeah, we should run. That didn't work? Okay, we need to get out.
They meet up, they patch up one of the coroner's legs.
Yep.
We find out that the woman tried to kill herself.
Couldn't handle it anyway.
And now she's in this situation, so... Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
They find a weird submachine gun that looks like it's out of, like, a sci-fi movie.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
Like, this thing fires bullets,
but
it looks like it should be shooting laser beams.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, it looked like something you'd fucking make in Dead Rising or some shit. Like,
yes.
It actually looks like a crafted weapon. It was very funny. But yeah, one of the little freaks, they start knocking at the door.
Yep.
Try to freak him out, but they realize they can't stay there because fucking no one's gonna come help.
And if they do come help,
they're probably dead.
So they try to escape. Phylis Diller shows up and is like, "Oh shit, zombies!"
We Because she's looking for her dog,
Yeah.
obviously. She takes the elevator key after breaking into her own...
She finds the dog, and it's like facing off with... It's between her and one of the creatures. Like,
yeah, because it starts following her, but then the dog barks at it to take its attention.
And this is where I start hating this character. Because she flat out abandons her dog to sneak away.
Yeah. I mean, she gets her just desserts because she gets attacked like, right after.
She gets attacked and force-fed part of its brain.
It's so sick.
Disgusting. I love it.
Like, she pours like she tips over like one of the shelves that like, I'm assuming just have a shit ton of acid and shit in it.
Yep, and
because this
destroys
thing smokes the hell out of it.
Kills it.
Yeah, and then one grabs her, fucking feeds her its own hair.
Well, it wasn't hair, it was like some green slime from inside his head. Hair might have been part of it, but it's
still sick.
He's very sick.
She's like yellow goop all over her face, and we just sit there going, man, Phylis Diller did this. Sick.
Phylis Diller probably wrote this.
Probably. I can do this stunt. I'm in.
So they're talking, trying to figure out what to do, and then, oh no! Giant caricature Phylis Diller monster.
Yeah, because the fucking the guy who brings in the bodies,
he killed himself.
He fucking does the little joke. Where he's
like, right! He brings in Chen, who has killed himself.
Yeah, who has killed himself, and he's like looking around like,
and the door opens. Like, this is before she turns into a monster. The door opens, there's blood everywhere. Yeah. Door opens, and he's like, bah! And everyone just looks at him. It's like, oh, what? Everything breaks around here. Now, sense of humor's breaking. He rolls the body in, looks around at the blood and bullet holes. What the fuck happened here? And then the Phylis Diller monster.
The Phylis Diller monster comes in, which was so sick.
It looked so cool.
Looked so good, and it moves spectacularly.
And I hope, and it laughs like Phylis Diller.
Yeah, the Phylis Diller laugh is probably the best part about that.
I hope that they let her keep this.
I hope so too. That thing is incredible.
And I can just picture Phylis Diller, once this movie's out on video cassette, at home with a cigarette smoldering in one hand, a glass of scotch, watching this and cackling with this fucking puppet sat on the couch.
It's so magnificent. It's got to be one of my favorite things.
Phylis Diller did seem like the kind of person who, if she would keep this puppet in her house, where it could make other people uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's in the dining room.
No, it's on it's in the dining room if they're in the dining room. Otherwise, it's on the couch.
Absolutely. Just like. It's so sick. Look, it's gotta be one of the coolest puppets I've seen. Like
it's up there
in our journey through Mindbreakers. It's so sick.
It's a fucking cool one.
They try one of the young cop is able to kill one of the things in the elevator before they break through the air vents. Calm down, cat.
He does that sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, they try shooting at Phylis Diller. It doesn't work because he runs out of bullets.
Yep.
She also uses a medical tray to block the bullets.
Which is great.
Which is fucking amazing. But then the girl takes like a crutch or something and puts it into the... into her and electrocutes her. Yeah. Awesome. Fucking Rad just falls over and it's fucking great. We get to see the legs of this monster and it's just like face first. It's like fucking it's incredible.
It's comedy gold.
Yeah, like
this is where the comedy horror really starts to kick in with this one.
Oh yeah. Like, I think you said it best. It was like something Beetlejuice would fucking turn into.
Yeah.
Like and it's so good. I love that.
I keep forgetting that Phylis Diller wasn't Juno in Beetlejuice 1.
Yeah.
Weird to say that now.
Yeah, now there's only oh yeah, and then the dog, after Phylis Diller dies,
the dog eats some
a
goo.
little bit.
So everyone's ready to leave. They fought off the creep. One of them gets the elevator key and is like starting up the elevator. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, they can use doors.
They're finally trying to escape.
Raptors, you can't trap raptors this easily. They're too smart.
You can't trap a raptor in a closet. They're too smart.
So I had the paper jiggle the doors so the key falls out. Pull the paper back in.
I'll have you know.
So they're about ready to leave. They're escaping. They're climbing out of a thing.
Oh, like a vent shaft.
And then they hear this roar. And Matt's like, no.
Yeah, because, like, I knew obviously the dog was going to turn into one of these things because it's on the cover, like that. But in my head, I was like, oh, it's just going to be like a fucking poodle-sized thing.
No. It's a werewolf.
Yeah, no, that shit kicked fucking Kool-Aid Mans through the fucking door and I popped off. I was like, oh, hell yeah. This is sick. The fucking arms are so flappy, too.
Yeah, that's great.
I love this shit.
I love it.
It's so good. Man, I'm mad that I haven't heard more people talk about this shit. It's so cool.
Well, a lot of people don't bother watching because of the cover.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them.
Now, the cover I have isn't the poodle one. It's just it's a woman screaming.
Okay.
The drawing cover.
I know, like, if I saw the one with, like, the dog on it, like, I wouldn't watch that, probably. Like, no.
Now you know better.
Now I know better. But fucking, yeah, no, this poodle fucking thing is incredible. I love it. Everyone escapes through. We have Allie have, like, a big showdown with it in the vent. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's allowed. That's his scratching thing. And she likes to stick a dynamite. It's like, hey, you want a bone? And the dog's like, yeah, I fucking want a bone. Yeah, I want cheesy poos.
You see, like, the dog instinct kick in. It's like,
hey, you want some cheesy poos? Yeah, I want cheesy poos. And she throws it, the dog goes for it, and it blows the fuck up. And it is amazing, and she gets out.
Beautiful explosion.
And that's happily ever after.
Yeah.
Like, the young cop seems to get with the girl who isn't actually dead.
Yeah. Because they spend some time in the movie, like, talking.
Yeah.
He learns a bit about her, and he's like, this is rough, buddy. Like, hey, but now you got someone. Like, I'm willing to be here.
And they save the rabbit's foot.
They save the rabbit's foot, thank God.
Allie and the older cop, Jersey, I don't think it's a romantic thing, but they hug.
Yeah, no,
it's romantic for the younger two. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, he's just there because he's one of the few people that believes in her.
It's also his fault that she's here.
Yeah. But he's had her help before, so I think it's just like a friendly, like,
yeah.
You know.
And that's the Boneyard.
Yeah, I was so surprised because it started as like a fucking like cop drama thing, and then all of a sudden it was like.
And unlike a lot of movies that do like the slow burn start,
yeah,
I was actually kind of into the cop drama they were doing.
Yeah, well that was my thing too. Like I was like, oh okay, like I like to see where this is going because like missing like dead kids, fucking ritual shit happening. Yeah, I'm down.
It's like, have you ever read Cujo?
I haven't read it.
In the book, there's a big side plot with the dad.
Oh yeah,
there's the mom and the kid in the car, and like leading up the thing leading up to them that's happening. He's not there. He's dealing with because he works in advertising. A cereal that they did commercials for had this issue with its dye, and then it turned kids' saliva and feces bright red like it was blood.
Ew.
So they had to deal with this fallout from this and trying to like rebrand the thing. How can we save the actor who played the character who promoted it? How can we do this? And it's like you're reading it and you're like you keep forgetting that this doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
And you're like getting invested in like how are they going to save the company? It was like wait, hold on, who cares? They're trying to. Dog is gonna eat the kid.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit about the fucking cereal?
Did Cujo get a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen the movie.
The movie, it advertised itself badly.
Mm.
I mean, it made people want to see it, so I guess it advertised itself well, if you want to think about it. What you mean. But it's like, it's a demon-possessed St. Bernard. It's like, no, it's just rabies. That's the thing with Cujo. It's all possible.
Yeah.
But the book also is a lot sadder.
Okay.
One, because spoilers, the kid dies.
Oh, damn.
But two, they spend a lot more time with Cujo before he...
Oh, so you see the actual...
So he's just a big old happy puppy.
Yeah.
And he's just...
Man.
He's just the nicest goddamn dog in the world, which makes it hurt even more when he becomes the monster.
Damn.
So maybe, like, if you're, like, a really very much a dog lover, don't read Cujo.
Yeah, I'm not... I didn't even like watching the movie. So... I don't think I'll read the book.
And then Cujo technically shows up in Cat's Eye.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So does Christine. Oh. A white over red Plymouth Fury shows up, and a St. Bernard with a name tag that says Cujo is being walked and chases the cat at one point.
Fuck it, I've only seen Cat's Eye. And I saw it
I love Cat's Eye.
I remember really liking it when I watched it.
But we'll get to Cat's Eye. Boneyard was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot.
I'm glad you did.
But I think that's because I didn't know what was going into
I enjoyed it too.
Yeah. But I mean, I can watching this again is probably just be like, that's a fun time. For me, it was like, oh shit, this is where we're going. I'm in.
Matt's face when the fucking poodle werewolf showed up.
I'm fucking it was so good.
That's what the effects remind me of.
Mm.
These are like Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
These are goosebump effects. These are fucking goosebump effects. But this is Goosebumps with a budget.
Yeah,
that's what this is.
We joke about the arms being floppy, but that's what made it good.
Yeah.
You're like, oh hell yeah, this is a fucking
this is the thing why I will always prefer for pretty much every case practical effects versus CGI. Because good practical effects and good CGI are both really good.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying this is bad practical effects. But bad practical effects are still funny.
Yeah.
Bad CGI just isn't good.
Yeah, with bad practical effects, it's like, okay, yeah, it doesn't look good, but if they're trying, they tried.
Or it's at least entertaining.
Yeah, or it's at least entertaining. Bad CGI just kind of takes you out of it. You're like, oh, fucking duh.
It's like, yeah, that just in the Pumpkinhead 3 and 4. It's like that just looks like a PS2 character.
Yeah.
Which the thing with The Rock in Mummy Returns. Though I really like Mummy Returns. Yeah, that's not a good effect.
No, it's really not. Rewatching that recently.
I'll say that I played the Mummy Returns PS2 game. That looks better.
Damn.
It's not because the effect is better, but it's because it's in a world where everything else looks like that, so it doesn't stand out as much.
That's it. Yeah, no. Rewatching that movie recently, that effect did not age that well. No.
Imhotep still looks great.
Huh?
Imhotep still looks great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the Boneyard. Highly recommend. It's on Tubi. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Phylis Diller probably kept the puppet.
I'm so sad she passed away 12 years ago. But I hope that was a question that someone just asked at one point. She still had that.
Yo, Phyllis, you wanted the puppet? Oh, fuck yeah, I want the puppet.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I want the puppet.
Phyllis, what's in your car? Just nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. You'll have more.
Did you take the puppet?
No.
No. Yeah. Yes, but no.
Yes.
Yes, I took. You can't take the puppet. She's sitting in the car. Fucking watch me.
Watch this movie with Phylis Diller. It's a fucking delight. It's so good. Highly recommend.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.